Let's have some beer. What be going down, people of the world? Thank you so much for joining me for yet another Daily Drink vlog. My name is Redbeard, and for the beer of the today, we have got a can of Edward Pumpkinhands Brown Ale by the New Ontario Brewing Company. Yes, indeed, another hometown brew. I kinda had this beer last year, but they've changed it. When it was in the tank at the brewery, it said it was going to be a pumpkin porter. And just like their black IPA, something didn't quite go the way they wanted it to, but I've tried this. It might not be a porter, but it's good. Let's get into this. Crack her open. Let's see what we've got. Like I said, yeah, you can see right off the bat, that's not like the deep blackness of a porter. It is pretty dark, but it is definitely more a brown ale. You can see through light and stuff and get a picture. Yeah, she's definitely kind of dark, but you know, get some light back behind it, and the light makes it through without any issue whatsoever. So, not a porter. Definitely has a pumpkin, spicy, pie kind of aroma to it. It smells really nice. Let's give her a shot. Yeah, this is a lot more pumpkin-y than the beer they made last year. Last year, I actually had this. It wasn't even put in cans. It was just like available in growlers, but one of the employees there gave me a can of it. If you search my channel for New Ontario Pumpkin, it'll probably come up pretty quickly. I did a whole week of the pumpkin last year. It's been a while since I've done a week of the anything. Let's do this. Cheers, everybody. And as always, cheers to you fantastic bastards over there at New Ontario. The Beard loves you all. Yes, he does. This is also 6.5%. A surprisingly high ABV beer from New Ontario. I don't know, now and then you'll see one in this range, but like I've been bugging Mike, the head brewer, for a while now. I want them to make a nice hop explosion like 7.1, 7.5, good, strong, kill ya IPA. But he doesn't want it. Apparently no one will buy them. So if you're watching and you think you'd like that as well, go to New Ontario and tell Mike. Yeah, we'll get a whole army of people, and then maybe we'll get the good, because the session IPA they have, it's not terrible. It's just kind of meh. Yeah, that's the best way to describe it. This though, this is not the meh. This is the marvelous. Kind of the thing that could make sense. Why not? Doesn't say anything. I do wish you'd do something like that, Mike, as well. Mike and Dan, if either of you watching, anybody from New Ontario, if you're watching, tell Mike and Dan. I don't know, just some little blurb about the beer, on the beer. I like that. You were doing that with your flagship beers, like the whole tree topper thing and the tree falls in the forest. It was really well done too. It was nicely worded. Get back to that. Ingredients: water, barley, pumpkin, squash, yeast, and spices. Squash is unusual. No date, but this is only available at the brewery, and it was brewed like not even a month ago. This is fresh beer right here. Pretty much everything at the brewery, like they rotate. They rotate their stock all the time. So you go to the brewery, you're always getting beer that was made at most. I think they still have a bit of their Radler left, so that would be like maybe 2 months old, but nothing sits around in that brewery. It's awesome. And really cool thing I can do right here, they finally fixed their website and updated it. I'm not sure, I don't think I've showcased this before. I can't recall the last beer I did by these guys and how it correlates with the timing of this, because this happened pretty recently. I want to say this happened the day after I did the last New Ontario beer, I think. But yeah, they went all out. It's nice now. And apparently you can order their beer online, although it doesn't work right now for whatever reason. But that is way more modernized and nice than their original site was, for sure. NewOntarioBrewing.com. Don't know if I mentioned that. And I think, oh no, I don't anymore. I accidentally closed every single tab that I had open on this browser. I was remote controlling from my phone while I was at work, trying to make sure this got published. Not this, but today's Daily Drink Vlog got published, and it screwed everything up. Screwed it all up. Great beer. Okay. All right. Where's the search here? Edward Pumpkinhands. What do you... Control A. Select it all. Really? Screw you. What do you mean? Okay, Untapped. Your search bar is an asshole. Sorry. Edward Pumpkinhands. I do like that name as well. I like the label that I didn't have really last time better as well. It was kind of like, the guy looked like Edward Scissorhands, but he had like pumpkin patches growing out of his hands. It was cool. It was something that somebody did like a one-off. Nope. There we go. Okay, Untapped. Rating for this beer, 3.68 out of 5. Said no longer produced, says the beer is no longer being produced by the brewery. It's seasonal, so it is being produced by the brewery. Liars. 34 ratings overall. This one was 5.5. So this is going to be like last year's and this year's. We have one that somebody just 3 hours ago rated at 4 point something. Spices are muted, makes it more enjoyable. It isn't like, I don't know, it's really good. Like the pumpkin. The spices aren't muted, they're just balanced perfectly. Like, that's one thing. Mike at New Ontario, and you do a very good job of that, sir, likes to make his beers everything in balance. He doesn't want anything kind of banging out or being crazy. And this does that so well. The pumpkin flavors and the spice flavors are just, you know, two become one kind of thing. They're making the sweetest love in my mouth. Oh yeah. Pumpkin orgy on the tongue. It's great. Not found on Beer Advocate. Found on Rate Beer. And actually, that should be the other way around. So, found on Rate Beer, not found on Beer Advocate. And again, I'm not sure. This last rating from this, the only rating was 2015. So, that's even before I was doing it. I didn't realize that it was... This is the third year making it. I wonder what the first one tasted like. I bet it was different than both. I'm not sure, but I think this was possibly going to be... What was that other beer called? The one that had like... It was in a pop top and had a raven on it. I am mildly confused. And yeah, closing the browser just ruined everything. Everything. I've had the same tabs open in this browser for a while now, and I had it set up nicely. I liked it. Just a stupid mistake on my part to do that. Not impressed with myself. Search New Ontario. Pumpkin. That is not how you spell pumpkin. Jesus. My fingers are not fingering properly. First one, the Trickster, was the pumpkin porter, and it was 8%. So I'm not sure, but I'd assume this was supposed to be that. Didn't even come out 8%. Weird. Drink number last. Looking right here, I was not impressed with the Edward Pumpkinhands last year. It didn't have very much pumpkin flavor to it. Which was kind of a theme with the pumpkin, the week of the pumpkin last week. Jesus, been a while since I did that. It was deserved. New Ontario, your Edward Pumpkinhands Brown Ale rating. That is a solid 10. It's a 10. It is a 10. It's a frickin' 10. I'm not saying the F word. I'm trying to be good. It's a perfect pumpkin beer. In my opinion, this is like equal overall flavor-wise, more or less, to the Big Rig Tales from the Patch. That's like my other favorite pumpkin beer. This one's a little easier drinking. The pumpkin porter by Big Rig is it's thicker. Whatever mistake happened in the brewing process to make this out of the pumpkin porter, the beer approves. And that's going to do it for today's Daily Drink vlog. Thank you so much for watching this video, and thank you so much to New Ontario for just being my awesome hometown brewery. If you liked the video, smash that like button. If you want to see more of my videos, smash that subscribe button. And if you've got something to say, put some comments in the box down below. Thanks again, and I'll be back with another blah, 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 blah. I will be back with another Daily Drink vlog tomorrow. Peace out! My ability to articulate words was absolutely horrendous there. I apologize.